And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans.
We're doing it.
Plenty of FIFA 18 content.
Okay, yeah, receiving content.
And we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19.
Looks like we're back in business.
Let's all enjoy the World Cup.
So.
Thank you, and auf Ravistan!
Assuming your internet's good enough.
I'm hoping. I pay like $100 a month. Oh, what the hell?
What the heck, what?
Give me a second. Gotta put you back in full screen mode.
It is the big day. On the biggest stage. At the World Cup.
Alright, I'm gonna be looking up the comment.
Good morning. EA Sports, FIFA 19. You know, the FIFA community never rests. 20 million people from 60 countries playing in competitive leagues this year. Well, the FIFA team never rests either, bringing the Champions League.
So, everyone able to watch us all right? Does it look right on your end?
Yeah, everyone's to experience it all.
I am the savior.
So much to do here today,
yes.
but I want to welcome you to EA.
Here I thought I was late.
Dude, you are such a bro, man.
Our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you. We've got lots to do, but before we
oh my god, I hate this guy's haircut. It's like a reverse mullet, you know?
Of entertainment media in the last 5 years.
Like the top of his head is like going upwards. He has nothing on the sides or the back of his head.
As consumers, watching movies,
I hate to focus on
TV,
that, but
listening to music, reading books has never been easier. And we believe that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this
a new team has joined Electronic Arts. Okay, call them. When are they going to die?
Extending the
5 years.
experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to be new games
company
and new modalities of play.
Does Titanfall was bought by EA, so countdown until their death.
For everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere.
So
anytime.
wait a minute. This group of people have this like new thing where they can play video games on their phones.
Streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves. Now, it's
basically they have like a thing where you like hook it up to your Xbox or something, and it can like stream to your phone.
Hope to bring you in the future.
So, you know,
the second part of that, of course,
I mean, that already exists.
And we started subscription a number of years ago, and many millions of you have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premiere. So 3 things you need to know
I really don't want to install any more Origin
Premiere
stuff.
will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL.
I had to install Origin just to play Mass Effect 3 on here.
For the first time in over a decade.
Lucky me, I don't like Mass Effect, so I don't have to play it.
FIFA 19, Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem.
Wait until they release another Dragon Age.
And there'll be many more titles in the years to come.
I didn't like the last Dragon Age
access to the Vault.
I didn't either, but they'll come back to glory.
EA and other publishers. And third,
are you sure about that?
I can hold out hope.
So that's a little later in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
God, that shit-eating grin he put on his face right as he's like, now give us our subscription money.
Language.
Gosh, you heard it.
If you really have to do like cursing, do like the cartoons where like.
Do I look like a cartoon? Do not answer that.
Dude, you literally have like a cartoon mummy avatar. And in real life, you kind of look like Jack Black. All right.
I mean, that's my goal. My mom was like, "Oh, you have to get your hair cut." No, you can't tell me when I cut my hair. I'm an adult. I live in my own apartment. Pay adult bills like internet.
Hey everybody!
Respawn.
What's up? So I'm here sitting inside the crowd at EA Play, and I just happened to find Mr. Vince Santo here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
That is the look of a defeated man.
I love this stuff. I love seeing new games.
I mean, someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah. So,
One
you guys
guy!
know that Vince was tweeting yesterday.
Just one guy!
And there has been a bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff.
Oh, they're making a
It's
Star Wars
amazing.
game.
The teams are kicking ass.
Yeah.
But we wanted to
last
bring
time
a
they made
little
a Star Wars
tidbit.
game.
So we've been working with
Yeah.
Lucas, getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got
Okay.
any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right
Why
now.
did it have to be EA?
So the Star Wars name is
I
Jedi
don't know.
Fallen
Nobody
Order.
knows.
It's a lightsaber? Oh my
The
god.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
It's a Star Wars
So it kind of
game.
gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
The Jedis. That's not how you pronounce
So
it.
Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like
Ah,
where
this
in
is
the
bad.
timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a
Everyone's
nice time.
saying poor
Got
backwards
any
cat
other
man.
tidbits?
It's not a nice-
It's a dark time.
It's a
Poor
dark
backwards
time.
cat man in the back.
Bad time. Does that mean it could just be all dark?
I'm looking at this guy, right? And I'm just looking at his face. I'm trying to read it, and
all right,
it feels
so
like
I
he's
think
trying to
people
say,
are now anxious to
okay,
want to know like what.
I just gotta
when can we
wait to
play
use
the
the
game?
cyanide pill in my
It will
mouth.
be next
When do I
year,
press that down? Like,
2019, not
give me
this year.
give me the okay, man, and I'll
sorry
do
to
it.
dash any hopes. But now that we know, we can set
Like
expectations.
he has this
We're all gonna
awkward
be
smile.
amped
Like
up,
it
and,
almost looks like he's
hopefully we'll hear
uncomfortable.
more from you.
Backwards
maybe,
cat
maybe
man
next
looks like
year.
he's about to cry.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you.
Backward
Thanks for
Cats
stopping
Man.
by
Look
the
at
show
him. He's
today.
like,
We
his
do have a
eyes
little
tell
bit
the
more news
saddest
on Star
story
Wars, so I'm
ever.
going to toss it over to Dennis.
The design director for. He looks so nervous.
My name is Dennis. I work at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars.
He looks like
Battlefront
Phil
2.
Fish's older
I'm
brother.
really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched our game in November of last year, and
I'm sorry.
clearly we didn't get it quite right. So
That's
instead
an
of coming
understatement.
out of the gate sprinting like we really wanted to, we had to take a step back and
Clearly.
make sure that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted.
No, you didn't.
So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system
Oh my gosh,
and
where's
add
Ninja in
a
the
bunch
chat
of new
right
character
now?
cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And
That
Thank
actually
you.
looks pretty cool.
It turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt. So, as you might know, we're currently in our Han Solo season with content from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel.
Oh, you're adding
a really
Han
dangerous
Solo
place,
merch to the
and it
game, you
features
know,
the
for that
return
movie
of
that
one
no
of our
one
favorite
liked.
modes, Extraction. So looking forward a little bit,
Not true.
this summer we will be
Yeah, it's like the Star Wars fan base seems pretty
which will
split
allow
on
you
it, but
to
then again, that
team up
Star Wars
much
fan base is
easier
for you.
and play with your
They
friends.
I heard it
We're
I heard it
also
got like a
adding
50
a
or
new
60% of
Starfighter
Rotten
mode
Tomatoes.
focused
Like people
around
were
From the
saying it's not
audience.
bad, but it's not
with your hero
good.
ships. And looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox
also a bit
experience
biased.
focused around capturing command posts and attacking and taking out capital ships. But that's not all.
Blaze Dude says
We know
each body part of
that you
Han
have been
Solo will be
asking for new
available in a loot
heroes,
box.
villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Oh,
Han
that's
Solo is estimated to have a net loss of about 50
It's only
million by the
fitting
time it's
that
done
we
in
begin on the
theaters.
planet Geonosis.
Yeah, well,
featuring
are they
multiple
counting
levels,
merchandising?
including the largest
Yeah.
level.
well,
we
I
have
mean, but
ever
they would have
built
made a
for
bunch of
Battlefront.
merchandise anyway if they made a movie that didn't.
So let's
fail
talk about the
in
heroes
theaters.
and villains. First, let me introduce
So that's really a non sequitur. Oh,
most powerful
shiznit, man. They got
leader of
General
the most
Grievous.
powerful droid army
Okay,
in
so
the
but
galaxy,
which
General
Grievous? Are we talking episode
And
3
yes, he will be
Grievous or
going up
Clone
against
Wars
my
Grievous?
own
Because that's
personal
there's a
favorite,
big
Jedi
difference.
Master
It looks like
Obi-Wan
it's Clone
Kenobi.
Wars.
Hello there, General Kenobi.
Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. So,
Can we
but
get
we're-
a,
we're
like,
not done.
Jar Jar
That's not it.
Binks,
They will
like,
not come
hero
alone.
character?
Joining them is the
I
Dark
want
Lord
Sith Lord
and
Jar
leader
Jar
of the
Binks.
Separatist Alliance.
I
Count
want him to
Dooku,
be, I want him like to have like abilities
as well
like babble
as
and like it does
someone
damage
to
to the
bring
enemy and
balance
they
to
like
the
cover their
Force,
ears and get
Obi-Wan's
stunned
unruly Padawan,
so that your
Anakin
buddies can like
Skywalker.
kill him. He also like does cartwheels
The
around
team
so
at
he can like
home
avoid
is
bullets and
extremely excited to be
lightsabers.
building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you
There would
very
be no
much for playing
Battlefront
the
without
game.
you. I mean, it's
Providing
true
us
because
feedback,
like no one's
talking
playing
to
it.
us together.
I just
we
wish
will
they
make
weren't
this
lying to
the
our
greatest game
faces.
that
Like
we
they
can possibly
objectively
build.
lied.
There
They
would be
tried
no
to pay off
Battlefront
forum
without you.
moderators.
So thank you.
You know, I don't
May
know
the
if it's
Force be
this
with you,
guy
and
who
enjoy
I
the
think
rest of
he could be
E3.
just a dude
Thanks.
working on the game. Like, hey man, I promise you, I'm actually working on the game. But you know the behind the scenes. You know, we're.
Oh yeah, so for everyone asking about my shirt, this was a gift from Aramau. So yeah. Oh wait, is that Stream guy?
Yeah.
It's a
It's
new.
Yarny again.
Wait, do you guys know about this?
Yeah.
It was a game that came out like last year or something. But it looks like this is a sequel. Indie darling. Yarn Man is back.
I'm sorry for, by the way, I'm sorry for being late to the early pre-stream of the EA conference.
Hi, it's really good to see you.
Oh,
In
it's
Unravel,
remember how
we used
adorable the
yarn
designer was when he first came on
symbolize
stage?
love.
Yes.
I wanna hug
Bonds
him.
between
Oh, he
people.
was so precious.
In our new game,
Uh-huh.
we
It's like
tear that
everyone
bond up
instantly
right
fell
at
in
the
love
start.
with how
You lose
with how
everything,
just like how
including your
cinnamon
spark.
roll he was.
Yep.
But
I want to hug his
when
soy
things
encrusted
are at their
body.
darkest, you find hope. And you form a new bond. And your spark is rekindled.
He's a Euro
And
swimming
it
boy.
leads you off on an adventure. So welcome
Oh, it's a
to
co-op game.
Unravel 2.
He's so you can't hate the guy. He's just
I don't hate him. I just want to give him a hug
It's a
and tell him
game
that it'll be okay
about
and whisper sweet
fresh
nothings
starts
into his ear.
and
at
second
night.
chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build
You know,
something
if anyone
new
from EA is
and
watching
beautiful
this, I'm
together.
sorry.
And the whole game is inspired by that spirit of optimism and togetherness. You see, it's all made to be played with two characters. You can play it alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend. But there's always
and I'm gonna
two
hand over the
characters
stream when the
there, sharing
D&D
one
stream
yarn
starts.
and working
Yes, in
together
fact.
to get through this adventure. This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier
So yeah, after the stream,
and more challenging.
yeah, like at 12, I
But
have
above
a
all,
D&D stream that
it's
I
a
gotta
lot
get
more
to.
playful.
So,
and we think it's a worthy
so yeah,
success.
hopefully this conference is only
I want to
only
show it
lasts
to you
about
now.
a half
So
hour.
I
but I'm
brought
not
some
holding-
help.
only lasts like
so
a half
please
hour longer, but
welcome
I'm not
Michael
holding my
to the
breath.
stage. So a producer at Coldwood.
I've
And we're
thoroughly
gonna try to show
have
you a little
been
bit of what I'm talking
disgusted
about
with most
how you
of
can
the
play the game
things
in
like
co-op with
involved
yourself,
with this
essentially.
conference. Like, there's really been nothing. Like, the indie games are cool, and I'm not saying that the indie games don't deserve coverage, but like, you know, that these games could have been showed off at the you know, like the PC gaming.
There we are. So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more fast-paced segments of the game. And we actually tried to include a bit more of those because
It's an
we
evil
figured that since
chicken.
It's a co-op game.
Oh,
we
no.
wanted to have
Oh my
more,
God!
like,
It's my office.
thrill and danger and kind of wow moments.
I've called you at my office,
places
right,
that
Josh?
were, like,
Where
fun and
I've
exciting.
had just random large birds walk up to me.
And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters. Because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between you to overcome any obstacle that you come across. So I guess I'll jump in at this.
Yeah, come join me.
I don't know why they needed to split up for that
I'm gonna be the red one.
Okay.
You'll be the blue one.
I'll be blue.
Yeah, now that you mentioned it, it's like, why did they need to split up for that?
I was like, oh, they're gonna roll the thing over with the twine, but the twine just gets infinitely longer.
Playing it safely now.
Oops.
I'll swing.
All right.
What is that chicken's deal?
And I'll catch you.
It's yarn, my friend!
Can I swing now?
Okay, you go ahead.
Oh, you could use the other one like an anchor, so you can like swing across. That's pretty cool.
Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can do it.
But yeah, I mean, the problem with
that's a little
this...
better with platforming. Those are pretty small little...
Buster.
Doesn't that chicken have better things to do?
Well, like
Never.
lay eggs or like make me feel bad about my eating habits.
Okay, I'll go up and distract the grouse. You can.
Oh, one of them. Okay, I know what the other one was doing. It was distracting the chicken, I think.
Okay, your turn.
So it didn't just bite you.
Yeah.
I see it.
No, keep him
A couple people in the chat are saying it's a turkey.
No,
Look, I don't care what the
He
chat
called
says.
it a grouse.
I call it a chicken.
I don't think it's a... It doesn't look like a turkey. It looks like a chicken.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It
I
looks
have
small.
I have turkeys that live near my office. They're way bigger than that.
Yeah, that does...
Now we can breathe again.
Yeah.
They're pretty large
It
creatures.
looks like a chicken.
It's not a chicken. But it's not like a full-on turkey either.
That's a quick little look at Unravel 2.
It's a turducken.
It's a carbuncle. So yeah, I mean, my biggest criticism of this is that there's nothing like big here that's
really
being
hope you like
announced
it.
so far,
And
everything that they did announce
before I
is just
go,
like,
I
oh yeah, they're
just
gonna
wanna
come up with
send
more
some
updates for
love
that
to
game
the
that they
team
said
back
that they
home
would
because
update.
Working on this game has been a completely amazing team effort in so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So
I like how you
there's
just
a bunch
spent
of
that
us from
entire
Coldwood
time
here,
just talking
and
about
thank
the
you
turducken.
to those, and thank you to everybody back home, and thank you. Love you.
If they announce Battlefield 2, he'll be cute. Battlefront 3.
Can someone give that guy a hug? Can someone just give that guy a hug? Like, get him off stage, tell him it's okay, tell him he did good. The animation in this is pretty dope, which is something I'd like to compliment them
The
on.
first one had some great stuff too. I didn't have time to complete the whole thing because I was just on like a temporary Origin membership, but from when I played it was quite cute.
I'm not playing this game unless if I have a friend, that's all I know. Seems like it's awkward if you don't have a friend. So like you can use like the twine to like anchor and like let someone else swing, you know, and
Yep.
that's like I don't know. There's a pretty cool puzzle mechanic you can do. I hope they do like another Life is Strange. But, no wait, that's Square Enix. Shit. Shiz.
Yeah.
I said shiz.
Please do
Shiz.
not make another Life is Strange. They did, and it was horrible.
I want them to do a good Life is Strange.
Thank you, Martin, and the brilliant team at Coldwood. The game is really strong. These
Like
guys have done an amazing
before the
job.
Storm
It's
thing
clear
was made by a
that they have
different
a lot of
company from the
passion,
first one,
and I
and
can't
boy,
personally
it was
wait to
awful.
play
I think they
Unravel
missed
2
the
with my
point
kids.
of the first
Like the
one.
writing was
More
even worse.
amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep. You heard
Oh
that
wait,
right.
it's out today?
You'll be able to take these two
Unravel
yarnings
2?
on their next
Yeah.
big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out.
Do you hear that guy in the back? Oh my god!
So thank you, Martin, and thank you to the team at Coldwood. Back in 2015, we started on this journey with the original Unravel. to seek out the most creative, independent developers and bring them into our Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories. And last
Oh my God, yes.
Joseph Fares was up here
When he said
representing
F the
his team at
Oscars,
Light and The
that
Way
was a
Out.
famous moment.
Yeah, A Way
And I
Out was
think we all
good.
kind of remember that. And
still
you
have to
might
play that.
even remember
good.
him from the Game Awards as well. I think I did. Anyhow, in March that game
I need to
caught
get
fire.
Josh to buy it so I can play with him.
It's innovative, it's fun,
Yeah.
and it's something fresh and new, and you all loved it. We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks. And A Way Out is such a huge success that Joseph and his team are expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to
What
help
about
them
that thing you
realize
said
their
about
dreams.
live services driving your
Which
industry?
leads us to our next from a little game studio in Berlin.
I think someone here
When
hasn't
I
been
met
going
this
to the
team
fucking
and I saw the
meetings.
game, I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was. It's one that carries
shut
a very
up, me. I
powerful
just-
and important message.
Let me take a deep breath.
And it's unlike anything we have ever
Dude,
done.
if you keep doing this,
So
I'm gonna
please
give you
welcome
a
Holly
swear
Gephardt to
jar,
stage
right?
and Joe My Game to
Okay.
tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
So used to swearing.
Thank you, Patrick. I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like our whole team, including me, were super excited.
She's so
It
nervous.
actually feels a little bit the same right now.
Dude, just imagine
I'm
that
pretty
everyone in the
excited,
audience is
maybe
naked.
a little
Oh no, they're
too
hot!
excited.
Oh no, he's hot.
This is the weirdest boner I've ever had.
Thank you. We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS as we call it. The whole journey
She
from
looks like she's
the
gonna-
very first concept
looks like she's
to
about to
actually
break down and
becoming
cry.
a part of EA Originals.
Yeah,
is
it's like all these
simply amazing.
presenters know that they're
Let me
on
tell you
EA's
more
press
about our
conference,
game.
and they're just like, please
When
don't hate
humans
us,
get
please.
lonely,
I think EA
they
realizes
turn
that
into
everyone who
monsters.
makes their AAA games
This
are
is at
like
the
just
core
hated.
of
So they're
everything.
just like, okay,
You
screw it,
will
we'll show them all the
see,
indie games.
hear, and hopefully
Awkward
know
people,
it
get on
by
stage.
playing
We're
SOS.
quirky and awkward.
What
They'll
makes
love you.
this underlying
Exactly.
concept
go make us
so
some money.
important and so unique is
Yes,
that
master.
nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or
Yeah,
remember
you just
the feeling
feel
of being
pity
lonely.
for these people.
In my
Yeah.
case, I started writing
I
the
mean, I'm
story when
happy
I
that
was the
EA
loneliest in my
doesn't
life.
really get involved in
I
their indie
think
games
as an
because they don't
artist,
care about them.
You process
Yeah.
your emotional
In
world
turn,
by
makes
letting it
them
out
better?
and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed how like the concept seems to just float out of me like right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with a game, because it's not a made-up story.
EA dork
even
conference.
though that it takes place in a fantastic setting.
I like this guy.
In SOS, we try to show how people experience
Adorkable.
different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and family see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players who wants to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all.
Like,
Sea of
I
Solitude
like what you're
is about a
saying.
young
I
woman
just wish
named
you could
Kate
show us what you're
who is
saying.
suffering
Yes,
from
show,
such
don't
strong
tell.
loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness,
The
anger,
darkness,
the
the
hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the
Heart,
outside
darkness,
and she
heart,
becomes
darkness,
a
friends,
monster.
light, heart,
The game is
darkness,
about
Sora,
finding
Donald, and
out
Goofy.
why this
Hey,
happened to her,
hey, Josh.
but also how to turn her back into a human.
Dark
Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance. Some needs to become bigger, some would be better off a little
Look,
bit
just show us some
smaller,
gameplay.
but
I believe you.
embrace
It's good. It's
even
emotional.
your
There's a story,
destructive
but
part,
show
or
us
your
something.
self-doubt in the same way
There we
you
go.
embrace your joy
Whoa.
or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And
Hey,
that's what our game
should we
is
bring
all
British Ninja into
about.
the chat?
Thank you.
Into the call?
Yeah.
Sure. Let me just make sure it doesn't screw up the stream.
This world that I live in is empty and cold.
Whoa, that girl just. Whoa,
whoa, there is darkness.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
This seems like
At first I thought she was just blowing smoke, but oh gosh, she was serious. Oh gosh, that's so terrifying.
Can someone please just like put this game in my inbox? Because I mean, you know I'm edgy. I like edge.
This looks cool.
$2. Why is the first word I hear worthless? I don't know.
Worthless. But
okay, yeah.
You are
now
nothing.
I'm interested because
But
that
not-
looks like freaking creepy.
Yeah, it looked like me. Oh God. Okay. Don't
Sports.
care. Let's play the games with the sports ball and loot boxes, because no one in the sports ball games understand how much they're getting ripped off. Did you know I was talking to a guy at my work who played a lot of the basketball games, and he said he would be required to spend at least $100 per character in order to have like a team that was good, and he would just get all of his friends would spend $100 in their character, and they would just form a whole team with his friends. Had to spend a bunch of money on their guy just to be viable and competitive. I'm just like, dude, I'm sorry. I want to give you a hug right now.
You are my court.
You said something about throwing British in the call?
Yeah.
We can do that.
This is my squad.
Alright, I'm gonna add him.
Okay. Give me 1 second here.
My name's Shay Kivlin, aka Young Kiv. I'm from Seattle, Washington. The only
There he is.
to win the Mountain Dog.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. I am quite blown away by that.
Yeah, you might have to adjust the stream a little bit.
Yeah, don't worry.
Ah, yes. So I can catch up. Well, I'm glad that I'm just in time for some quality sports ball, my favorite video games of all time. I look forward every year to EA Sports Ball.
I hate losing.
Is there a link I could click so I can... Ah, hang on, I think that's this one.
The Twitch chat one, yeah.
Yes, thank you.
I don't think that's how it works.
Okay, give me a second here.
Alright.
You want to get smacked again on TV?
Hello,
Just
people.
do it like a corner. Just put all four of us in the corner or something.
Yeah, I gotta do the
Just put me off screen. I don't really matter that much.
I wish I could just individually cut you out, but that's not how it works.
Just put the microtransaction logo over my screen. They're gonna have to pay extra in order to see everyone.
The British Ninja DLC.
Yeah, it's British Ninja DLC.
Hey. Hi, everybody.
Well, at least it means you're worth something.
From the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Aw.
As you guys can see, king of touchdown celebrations.
I love compliments that are also
I like that a lot.
disses.
That's awesome.
As you guys know, this is Young Kiv, Madden 18,
Alright.
Madden
Yay.
17. Like, give it up for Young Kiv.
This is all.
Give it up.
Yeah, you could just hear like everyone just going like just trying to be polite and clap.
Young Kiv, how has it been? Your success and your path, to where you're at today.
It's I've always been a competitor. When I was in high school, I was playing baseball. I hurt my arm, so then I picked up Madden. And at first, I was really bad. I was getting blown out online, but I kept at it. I put more and more time into it. Eventually, I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision. It was the same time
You
as
don't
my
have to
graduation.
go to graduation. It's not like it's mandatory.
So the key to be
Yeah, I mean,
the #1 player in Madden
I
is
would
to hurt your arm.
assume
in
the
baseball.
option to earn money in a
Number
tournament
one.
is a
Number
little
two,
more valuable than
you
just
said you
going
had
to
the
graduation.
decision to go to your graduation or go to a tournament. So, what did you do?
I chased
Is
that
that
money.
I didn't go to
KSI?
graduation.
But I chased that money.
Is that Chia Pet
Let's go. We're out
KSI?
here chasing money. That's awesome. Okay, now
Oh,
the past
KSI.
the past few years.
Wow.
You had some ups and downs.
Oh,
It's been tough. I've had a lot of
I don't think
devastating
that's
losses.
KSI.
I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out. But all those losses made me gain a lot of mental toughness, and that's how I got the
Ah,
belt.
yes, it is lit, my fellow
Awesome.
dudes.
That belt is so amazing.
Yeah, it's like unfortunately with all of these sports ball games is that they're
today,
less for
EA Play,
us and they're more
first
for
look
their
at the Madden 19
stockholders and
trailer.
shareholders.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so fun. It's lit.
Because these games
I
do
honestly
make
can
bank,
stay right here and talk to you
but
guys
not
for a
among
bit
this
while I'm not gonna
audience,
board you guys.
among
We're
the
gonna go out.
kind of casual
We're gonna take
sports
this
pro
belt.
Yo,
audience.
guys, I just bought my
Round two,
E3
so
tickets.
we're out.
Can't wait to go to the EA conference and learn about the sports ball games.
Yeah.
Well, no, there is an audience. So I grew up with a generation that did buy every single FIFA. I wasn't one of them, but
I played. I used to play Madden, but then they added like loot boxes and stuff to it.
see, the thing is, this is American football, so it's double boring to me. I don't understand any of it. I can at least follow what FIFA.
Well, you see, there's a guy. He has shoulder pads
Yes.
on, which means he's clearly a
they
class
throw around an
3
egg.
cleric.
Okay, I see. They're an egg, and they have to transport the egg.
Now I think the one in the back is a level 7 wizard. All right, so pay
Ah,
attention.
that would be interesting.
He's gonna cast a few spells.
All right,
and
he did the pass a ball spell. Oh, he just cast a juke. Oh, and he missed. Oh, dude, that other guy's trying to cast light slap.
Critical fail. We have the bard rallying the crowd.
Oh man, if only that guy had bardic inspiration.
Or will you define the moment?
Oh, do we have Pele?
I like blue.
Oh, this worked so well last year. Ooh.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah, mobile game.
Professional shoutcast
Live
here
mobile
alongside
game.
Redwood Studios General Manager Michael Martinez. How you doing today?
I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, we're gonna do this
And I
presentation a
brought
little
out
bit
the
differently
phone.
and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live winner take all.
I feel so bad for the
head-to-head
guy
match.
at the left. He just looks
Michael,
like he's
why don't you
guilty
tell
of
us the rules?
something.
Sure thing. The
What
objective
is
This
this,
looks
StarCraft?
like
destroy
yeah, it
the
looks like
opponent's
Baby's
base to
first
win.
StarCraft.
Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most efficient way to destroy the opponent's base is with this
Hey, is this
giant
Civilization?
nuclear missile
Is
in the
this
center of the map.
Halo Wars,
Control
but
the missile by
made by
standing
someone
on a
who doesn't
majority of the
understand
control
Halo
points.
Wars?
A bar fills
Also known
up
as
while
Halo
the missile
Wars
is
2?
possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the missile. Takes 2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win. That's it.
Sounds great, Michael. Well, enough talking
Okay,
about
I
it.
use Bluetooth
Let's get to
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have
In
an awesome
control.
matchup lined up for you
In
here
co- oh, wow,
today.
that is a
Fighting
forehead.
For the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for
Y'all
one of the most
remember how
formidable
great Sony's
RTS
conference
players
was?
there is. Make some noise.
Not this
In
year,
control.
but that year with
Are you
like
guys
Crash
watching it?
Bandicoot and God
Are you
of
guys
War.
watching it on YouTube?
I'm watching it on Twitch.
On Twitch.
I'm watching
Oh.
on Twitch.
Twitch seems to be ahead.
Yeah,
His
I'm
opponents
streaming it from
fighting for the
YouTube.
red side of the room. A
Oh.
competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night.
Is that guys? Mine's not plugged in.
I suggest I would suggest watching it from this link.
Now, Mike, it's
Man.
going to be a real clash of these games.
In Control has one hell of a forehead. That is impressive.
It really is. I can't wait.
All right, are
Oh.
the players ready? Let's get this thing going.
Oh my God,
to
that
go.
guy on the right
Ready
looks
to
like
go?
Ralph the
Do it.
movie
All right,
maker.
let's kick this off. Nice little
Wow,
strategy
this
game.
Great, now I can't
There.
see it.
Good genre.
This is
I'm
intense.
very excited for this. The players are loading
What
in,
is
and we are
this?
ready to
To the
kick
match. Here we go.
this off. As the
Behold
Have to go
the
in.
internet interestingness of slow-moving cars.
We have a harvester to start things off. Nothing too crazy yet.
Nothing too crazy.
Now
They
the
must
infantry is
construct
Yo, they got
additional
riflemen.
top point, both
It's
players
like they're
trying to
saying,
take that position,
oh,
making it a
esports is a
reasonable
thing that
first
people like,
initial
right? Let's try
We need
that.
more
Controls
pylons.
going from the top
During
side,
our
also very important
conference.
as Nick
Okay.
Dice Forces has a
Oh, this
circle
is
around
some
the
sort of
center.
mobile
Let's see if
game.
he's able to
Oh yeah,
create
that's the
what you
thing.
Yeah, it is.
want. Able to
Sports
get there.
doesn't tend to mesh well with mobile game, both in culture ways and in gameplay ways. Like esports guys are like serious, hunkered down, best PCs on the market.
When you deploy them,
Like
will have a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that
they don't
economy
like
as
they
well.
don't like using
Making
phones.
some attack bikes in the top.
Okay, on a scale from 1 to
There he
10, how
is.
In
painful
control,
is this
placing
to
the
watch?
turret on the top right side to help cover that Rhino
Better
has.
than Pele.
Attack bikes move towards the north position. We can see that the missile is beginning to ready.
It's
It's
a Battlefront 2 out of 10.
The most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right, and in control making a lot
So we're going by Pro Jared out of Pro Jared rating scores.
A used needle out of 5.
More infantry to deal with the attack bikes.
A couldn't afford Pele out of 10.
Come out. We have there the drill pod coming in the left side to help flank those flamethrowers.
Right, absolutely.
I mean, look,
I just love how every time EA comes on to E3, it's always just turns into a rip.
Push back these smaller forces as he makes his way.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm supportive of their right to be able to use the like to support their games and all that stuff. But it's like with this stuff, it just doesn't look good at all. Like it's just a mobile game. Like why are we giving?
I am all for the promotion of mobile games, especially considering half the market is quite trash. So seeing more quality rise to the top.
I feel like this is gonna drain my battery in about 3 seconds.
This missile is very, very close to firing.
I don't see myself on the bus. Imagine being on the bus and having to tap a very specific coordination, like a strategy coordination, and then you're on the bus, and then it bumps, and you hit the wrong thing. That's going to be annoying as hell.
Remember Infinity Blade?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't.
That was like one of the first good ones,
you know? That north position, those harvesters, of course, very crucial, very important to protect those as your economy allows you to get these big late game units. The units are going to come out a bit more slowly as you get more of them on the field. But in control, it's just spreading his forces out.
We need to construct additional pylons.
Nick at Night is
I think everyone's
made
that StarCraft joke regarding
this. I'm late.
Blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving his tank towards.
These pylons need additional units.
Yeah, bring in the flank. Of course, those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry, help to clean that out. Meanwhile, 2 more tanks coming out from Nick at Night to try and secure this. He brings up the laser infantry on the south side as well.
Is Nick at Night supposed to be someone I should know about?
Trying to scout out and see what your opponent is doing and make the proper response is so important in strategy.
Absolutely.
Nick at Night as in
around, thinking about harassing those harvesters.
Nickelodeon programming?
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but no, that's like one of the people playing the game.
See that missile is starting to get close.
So is he like supposed to be like a streamer or something? Like, am I supposed to know who that is?
Looking to set things back the other way. In Control trying to rally his forces around. He doesn't want to engage with just 1 or 2 units. He wants to move all of them together, create a good flank position, and take over that south.
And we're seeing the first.
Look, it's a phone game. I get it. You know, we know I play on the phone. Flip the gun.
And Nick and Night
I'm gonna go to sleep.
that one off and setting for next missile is gonna
Okay, can we bring the German person back on to talk about why the game is edgy and dark?
Forces, but Nick at Night's in a great job being map presence.
Come on, guys! I only have like 8 minutes left before I have to move to a different stream. Come on!
If in Control,
Josh, you'll miss out on this amazing action.
That missile just past halfway.
Look, Nick at Night is getting. Look, Nick at Night's hurting. You know? Oh my God!
It's best of 3. It's best of 3. They play again 2 more times.
I want to see more about that like creepy horror looking lonely game. We only got like a small trailer for it.
I want them
should have had some
to.
gameplay map.
Thank you so much.
I want the horror game guy to come back on and talk about why that game's dark, horror, and edgy and lonely.
Absolutely.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything right there.
Perfect. Yeah. Let's hear it for Nathanius, Nick at Night, and In Control.
Well, I know what game I'm not getting.
I mean, it looks like fun. I mean,
It looks like better than most of the trash on the mobile market, but it's also I also know it's EA, and they're gonna try to do something.
Reimagines the real-time
Yeah, there's that, and dude, this
oh wait, that's Command and Conquer.
Oh, of their armies in quick.
Oh, that game was Command and Conquer.
That are fueled by.
Do you know
So are they going to show some of Anthem or what?
It's one of
will be coming to iOS and Android devices. But
so Command and Conquer used to be a series EA had until they decided to shut down the studio because they
head to
didn't
the
like
Google
money.
Play Store, search Command and Conquer Rivals. The studio has
and now Command and Conquer's been dropped into the.
Now Command and Conquer's a mobile game, even though it used to be this tongue-in-cheek StarCraft rival.
How far it has fallen.
But like,
that's EA for you.
Can we see?
Wait, is this meant to be a trailer for
Anthem?
Command and Conquer? Because this looks exactly like the mobile game.
I could have
Girls
been
get a win
mistaken.
because she's a girl.
This could be a. This could be like an act. Oh wait a minute, no, there's a missile thing in the middle.
Yeah. Wow, that's a hard jump cut to the actual game. Oh my god, it's Heisenberg.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that.
I mean, it doesn't look bad. It does not look bad.
That has nothing to do with the game! Stop it! The stupid scene just looks nothing like the game you're trying to advertise. Stop clapping. Stop clapping. None of you should be clapping for this.
Before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to
called
share
up to
a few final
Heisenberg yet?
things. I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing.
Yeah, I haven't played any of the Command and Conquer games, but I'm looking at the chat right now, and there's a whole bunch of screams of
anguish. We're always
anguish.
trying to learn and listen and strive.
What do you mean
to be
E3
better.
botched one of its
And
old
so,
IPs?
as you
That
look at
never
the 10
happens.
experiences you're gonna see today,
No.
as you play
EA has
the games,
never
the
gutted one of
things
their
we will
old
come
franchises, stuffed it on the mobile market, only for it to fail fantastically.
Is that you as players get to
Dungeon
choose
Keeper.
how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on.
That's a low blow,
Making
Captain.
those choices,
This is a
you
Dungeon
feel you are
Keeper
treated
out of 10
fairly.
official.
That no one is given an unfair
Oh,
advantage or
too soon.
disadvantage
That
for how
hurt.
they choose to play.
A moment of silence.
That for every moment that you invest, we know
Okay,
that
that'll
you
do.
put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for
See, I
every
don't know
moment
who
you
this
invest,
guy is
you
with the
feel
stupid
like
reverse
you
mullet
are
haircut,
rewarded and you are
but
given value for that
Yeah,
investment.
he's like a big wig at
And most
E3.
importantly,
I mean, EA.
the games are fun.
all I
That we
know
move
is that
past the
he
grind,
kind of
and that
reminds
these
me
are
of the modern
experiences
incarnation
that
of
truly
Satan.
enhance your lives.
It looks a little like
And
Robbie
so,
Rotten with that
as we
hair.
think through all the things that we're trying to do,
cannot
know
unsee this.
that we want to be better and that we want to make great games.
Oh my
EA's
god.
number
As
one.
much as we love making
Oh,
games,
God.
and as much as you love playing them,
Here's a little
Dude.
lesson
Something
in
is even
microtransactions.
Oh my god!
The power of
Someone
this
needs to
community, when we come
digitally
together
impose
to do
this guy's
amazing
face
things,
onto
goes
Robbie
profound.
Run and just do
Last
the
weekend
whole
was the
like
third
meme
year
we are
of
number
our
one,
Play to Give
but do
program,
just
it's
all
EA.
of this
where we
EA
show the
imagery.
world how
Oh,
the
no.
power of play can be a positive force for social
Pay.
impact.
Oh, for a second I thought it said
Millions
pay
of
to
you out
give.
there
I'm like, oh, who am I
participating
giving
in
to? Oh,
9
there's the
indie
EA.
games.
Charity.
Here's a little
Yeah,
lesson
go
in
charity.
trickery.
Millions of hours in
Battlefront
support
2 is
of
going
Play to
down
Give.
in
And
history.
to celebrate that, we contribute
If you
it
want
is,
to
but not for the
be
good
the
reasons.
number one,
to 3
you
charities
have to
that
take a
share our
Jedi
vision
and put
for a
them
more
behind,
inclusive
I don't know,
A world
paywalls.
where representation and equality
No bullies.
are not something we strive for.
No bullies,
they are the
please.
standards.
No bully. We need to call the
And
bully
where
hunters.
bullying and exclusion are not an everyday
Bully
threat.
Hunter 99 has
These
joined
three
the game.
organizations,
Yes.
the United Nations,
Harassment is not a joke. Bully
No,
Hunter died.
someone
Bully
called me a
Hunter,
dillweed on
bully-
the internet.
Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization. All are doing great
Okay, guys,
work,
we're playing
and
Left
we're
4 Dead.
proud
Can
to
we
support
not? Can we
them
not
through
kill
Play
our?
to Give.
Can we not
Wasn't
kill?
it?
Okay, well, you just ruined the
And
game
thank
for
you
everybody.
your support. Thousands of us at EA
Oh, no, it was
and millions
Rockstar
of
who
you
made Bully
together
Scholarship
doing
Edition.
immeasurable good because
Finally?
we love games.
I kind of wanted
Thanks
to
for
do a
being with
sequel,
us,
but like
and
make the
thanks for the
villains.
incredible
Ah,
efforts
here we go.
of
It's
making games for
Anthem.
all.
Only 2
Now,
minutes
without
left, and I
further
can't
ado,
look. I
let's
can't
take a
look at it because.
Anthem.
Just this kid is so much. It could be a little late.
This is Destiny, though. This looks like Destiny.
Vanished
Well,
and left
kind
our
of similar.
world.
This is
literally
very
has to
similar to
be
Destiny.
Creating, altering.
I like wearing
Everyone in
helmets
Twitch
that
chat
don't
is like,
have eye
Destiny.
holes.
The anthem is all that remains.
Guys, don't sing. The zombies might go over the wall.
There's a storm coming. These walls.
Superhero landing.
Oh my god, it looks like Mass Effect Andromeda.
It looks like Destiny. My God, like
No,
there's a lot
this
of
looks
the
like
same types of-
this actually looks like Mass Effect Andromeda. Like the suits look like something you would find in a Mass Effect like game.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I do have to. I do have to head off. I have a live stream on Doc's channel that I got to get to where we're talking about Brony D&D. So I'll see you. So yeah, if you guys want to see me there, if you guys want to continue watching the roast of EA, yeah, just stay here with these lovely people. But Yeah, I gotta go. So, see ya.
I'll continue
See you
hosting your
later.
channel and not cussing.
Yes.
Hold him accountable. I'm trusting you two.
I will make a tally.
It's Destiny Warframe.
Oh, I should have McFizzle.
Alright, we're gonna be running the show now.
Doesn't this look like the? But am I like wrong in assuming that this kind of looks like if you mix Warframe and like Mass Effect?
I think you're both right. It looks, I mean, sci-fi, futuristic.
It looks like Titanfall, Warframe, Destiny, and Mass Effect Andromeda.
And it's not even like the good Mass Effect either. It's the Andromeda one.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it looks bad. It's just, I mean, I know EA's going to fudge it up.
How cool was that trailer?
Not really. That just looks like every other release trailer with no actual in-game
I know
gameplay.
You, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since
It's as
last
cool
year
as the
because we're all
what's that
BioWare
other
fans.
trailer?
So we're
that
gonna
we
do
just
something
saw?
a little bit
one
different
with,
for the rest of the show, and we're gonna take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm gonna bring up some members of the BioWare
Mission
team to
Command
chat
one?
with us.
Yeah,
Ladies
yeah,
and
Command and
gentlemen, please give
Conquer.
a
It looks
warm
like that
welcome
one
to
because it
Casey
has nothing to
Hudson,
do with the
Mark
actual
Dara,
game.
and Kathleen Rutzart.
Well, it is made by BioWare, so it does, that kind of throws it into your ballpark of Mass Effect.
I like BioWare, like the actual BioWare. I feel bad for what happened to Andromeda because it was actually supposed to be a spin-off, not like an actual Mass
It's got a game to show, right?
But then they're like, just make it
Very
Mass Effect,
exciting.
and then
So
they tried to
Casey,
do
we're
it
gonna
in
go ahead
like
and
less
just
than
jump
6
right in
months,
and
and
get started
that's
with
what you
you.
got.
So now we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare
The best
way
fans.
back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans.
Concept art.
So it's been super satisfying.
I like
to
how they have the
come back
legs
to it,
like.
and, you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio.
I like
That's kind
that
of where it
bald
started
guy who
with
just like
Anthem, is
pointed at the
thinking
screen like,
about,
yeah, look at that,
you know, what is
guys.
the evolution of a BioWare game?
No, I'm with you on
wanted
this
to
one. I do
create a
like seeing the
brand new
behind the
world for people
scenes
to
sort
discover,
of development
a whole
side
new
of
world
the
story and
game.
character.
I'm a
We
sucker for
also
that.
wanted to do something that was
Would be nice to see
more of
some
a
more
dynamic
gameplay.
and living
And
world.
being the
Something
biggest
that was
furry in
true
this call,
every time
I
you
do
came
like
back
the
and
fact
played
that their
it.
feet
We also
look
wanted to do something
digigrade.
where, you know, if
Yeah,
you
that's what it's
wanted
called.
to invite your
Those
friends
that's
into it,
neat.
then you
It
could
adds
do
a
that as
little
well.
bit of
So that was really
uniqueness
the initial
to a game
vision of
that
the
looks
not an MMO,
like
not a
Destiny.
multiplayer game with story sort of
I just
built
want
on
you
top
to
of it.
know. I
It's
just want you to
something
know
new and
that
different,
Baldy
and I think the
has
team
the
has
best
really
fans.
captured that vision over the years.
It's saying a lot when the
really
feet are the
love
most standout feature here.
stories from BioWare, but I think we're kind of
Baldy's
curious
Dan
Schneider
how
would
to make
approve.
story work in this shared world.
So a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with.
Put a tally down for that
choices
one.
you get to make, and feeling like the story's about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things.
You think I'm joking? I actually do have pen and paper
diluted
here.
because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now you can build
Okay,
a
who walks
solution to
around
that, but
someone
you have
as
to
they're
really
talking to
build it
them?
into the
Like just
core of the game.
casually
That's what we tried to
circling
do
them while
with-
they just
with
try to
Anthem.
maintain
So
a
what we call
casual
our
They're
conversation.
trying
world-defined
to
story. So when you're
intimidate
out
them.
in the open
It's
world,
intense.
the world's
Okay,
really
handsome
dangerous,
Jack.
and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you. The thing that's really interesting about this, it's unique for Anthem, is that this
someone's
is
speaker
a
is
living
going
shared
off.
world. So whether there's weather or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem at a moment is
Can
seeing
you
the
like
same
be
thing.
more specific?
And this is what we
like,
mean
what
when
are we
talk about our
experiencing
world.
together?
It's a
Well,
shared
we're seeing
world
some
that we all
gameplay now, at
experience
least.
together.
Oh, no, we saw like
But
5
then when I
seconds of
finish my
flying.
mission,
Never
I
mind.
come back to a base like Fort Tarsus.
Everyone in the Twitch chat is like, "This is Destiny 3,
Turn my
Destiny 3."
rewards. I talk to some
The
characters,
destiny that the
I
world
experience
never
the
got.
choices of my actions. And this is where your story really lives.
I mean, I'm actually a fan of Destiny, despite the fact that everyone's hating on it these days. But like, I would hope that this is a good game. I hope.
Destiny 5, Despacito.
Co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story
I was
for years
actually
to
a
come.
fan of Destiny 1.
So one of the first things
but
that
then
we
they started
hear
updating
when,
the game,
from our
and then I
community
got
is
upset.
they want to continue to play.
Because
You got upset by the updates? Because I think most people like were really happy with, you know, the
so we've designed Anthem in a way
Wait, that's
that
early
we
concept
can
art? That's really
actually
nice.
add more story for
Oh,
years
yeah, it
to
Because
come, and it could be anything.
I've been told told that Taken King like improved the game so
yeah,
much.
except for the fact that they forced you to buy it after I spent $100 on the Gosh
Oh,
Darn
that
Deluxe Edition.
yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
like,
Well, I'm
and
certainly
then
not gonna
every time they
complain
updated
about
a game
Horror
with like a
Story. I
balance
don't think anybody
update,
out
they
there
would
is going to
outdate your
either.
armor. So like,
So I
okay,
think
I
I
got
wanted
this
to ask,
legendary
from a
gauntlet,
writing
right?
perspective,
Spent
since
the
you are the
last
writer,
entire month
can you
upgrading
speak
it to its
to what
max.
it's like
And they're
to
like,
create a
oh,
new
by the
world
way,
like
you know that
Anthem
legendary
from the
gauntlet you
beginning?
spent forever to grind
Well,
for
what's
and
really
actually like
exciting
leveled all
for
the way up?
us,
Well, I'm sorry, but
and not just the
we
writers,
made
but all
the
of
gauntlet now
the
slightly better. And if you don't get the
designers,
new
the
gauntlet,
artists,
which is the
is
exact
that
same gauntlet
we're
but with
creating
better
something new and
stats, you're just
mysterious
gonna
for
be
players
falling
to
behind.
discover.
So I come back to
at
the
the
game.
heart
Well, can't you
of
get
the
it
premise
and
of
then
Anthem is
do
a world
the?
left unfinished by the gods.
You can't. You have to spend an
There's
insane
a
amount of
way to-
resources. You have to spend a bunch of resources on a thing that you have to grind for, which
unknowable force called
not fun.
the Anthem of Creation.
And you only could
The
do it
chaos of
like
those
I
things
got it
pushing
in the
against
first
each
iteration,
other,
and it
means
only
that
lets
the
you
world
upgrade
is
to the second
constantly being
iteration, not the third
reshaped in
iteration.
new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah,
So
violent
why not
storms,
just like if
mutate
you balance
creatures,
update my
gigantic
armor, just make my
monsters.
armor
It's a dangerous
better.
environment that you
Don't
need
make
to
me
wear
get the
a suit
same
powered
armor
a javelin
again.
To be safe in.
I've already
Now,
worked
something
for
I
it.
think a lot of players out there
I think
maybe don't
from
stop
the
to think
flying
about
around that
is
I'm
just
seeing
how
here,
much work
I
goes into
think it might fall
creating
into
a
the same
new
trap of
intellectual
just being a
property or
massive,
IP, as
cool
you've been
looking,
saying.
beautiful world,
Now, we've
but
seen all these
with
different
not a lot
creatures, and
to
Mark,
do
you mentioned
in it except
storms.
fly around and look
What's
at the
the
pretty
process
flowers.
of creating a game like
I think that there could be some interesting
Yeah, it's
team
something we've
gameplay.
done a few times at BioWare.
Like, you know, think Mass Effect,
you know,
but
and
like
really the
instead
hardest
of
part
having
getting
AI
started,
partners,
just kinda
it's
getting off
reliant
the
on
blank
human
page.
partners.
What we try
Destiny.
to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players.
Destiny 2 I just
So,
didn't
like,
bother
what is
with
the
after being
fantasy
so
fulfillment?
jaded
What are the
with
new things
Destiny
you actually
1?
get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start, and then once we think about those things, you know, that's the
This
power
world
of
does
creating
look
new
like
IP, especially for games.
very
is that you actually
interesting
get
in
to
terms of there's a
build
lot of
whole fictional
verticality to
universe
it.
that's meant to
It looks
bring out
like
a certain experience.
with most
And
open
then once
worlds,
we
it's
do
pretty
that,
horizontal
then we
with some
kind of-
mountains here
we
and
still
there,
need
but
to
this
build all
looks
the
like
rest of
it's
the stuff, and what unlocks us
insanely.
creatively
It really
is to think
has,
about, like,
you know,
principles
a
of
wide
style,
component.
tone, and
To me,
even
it
the
feels like that they're
technology and
going with the Mass
politics
Effect
of
Andromeda
our new
route, where they
world.
have like a,
And
or
then
like the
from there,
Destiny
we can
route,
actually
where
go
they
and
have
build
like
out every last
biomes
detail.
that you could go into.
Yeah, and one of the
like
unique
that's like the first
challenges
biome,
for
and then you
Anthem
go
is
to
that
like another
it's a
area
world,
that's
an
like loaded
experience
off
that's meant
by.
to feel alive.
Well,
Like
I don't
it's
think the whole
happening,
world's open
right
world,
now.
like say something
And so
like
the world
from
is always
Ubisoft.
changing. Whether
But the fact that you have flying capabilities really opens up what possibilities they have for building the world as well as exploration.
You know what was a
That's pretty
really,
awesome.
you know what this kind of reminds me of? That was like a really good game that was good for co-op.
For everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and that could be anything from gameplay to lore.
It's like one game made by Capcom.
I mean, all of the
with
moving parts in the
super
dynamic
sci-fi
world
stuff.
sound really cool. The way that they sound like they're going to come together. But even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to.
I think they're going to have loads of
So
totally
let's talk about who we're
beautiful
gonna be
landscapes
playing as
and
and
higher
why
up places
we're
to fly to. I
fighting
just hope they put stuff there for me to
You
do.
are a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these Javelin exosuits. And,
All right, they're
you
talking
need
about
those
like the
suits
main
to
character
survive
and
fight
the
in this
what they're
world,
all
because
about now.
The world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient
Power
rivals, the Dominion, have
Lost Planet 2.
They've
That's what I
discovered
was
a way
thinking
they think to weaponize the Anthem of creation, and so
There's
we
only
need
4
to
different types of
stop them
javelins.
and protect the free people of Tarsus.
Oh, don't worry, there'll be more. But
different things.
Hey,
Might have
can
to
I open
pay.
up a loot box to make my javelin look
what's the canon
different?
term here?
We call them
Please?
javelins.
Oh, no,
and
they'll probably sell
and,
more
they
javelins
each
down
have,
future
unique
release.
abilities. There's
So
the
the
Ranger,
Storm one is basically the
and then there's
Warlock.
the
The Colossus is the Titan, and then the green one is the
finally,
Hunter.
the Storm.
Choose
And
your
the
Power
Storm-
Ranger.
Yeah, so each javelin.
Yeah,
I want to
Storm
be.
is
I
the
want to. I
Warlock.
want to be the Black Ranger.
But the thing to remember is,
It
like
won't be
Captain said,
racist,
you're not
'cause,
pursuit. You are a freelancer, a pilot,
Yeah.
which means you can decide which suit
Right.
you want to use based on
Put a
your
tally.
mood, based on the mission you want to engage it, or the javelins that your friends are using.
Kill all the
So
wings.
So
Ooh,
really
that
what this
lag.
allows us to do is we built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world.
I'd
So
probably
each
use the
have their own
Warlock
unique
one.
abilities. So let's take a look at the
I'm
Ranger
always,
The
with
Ranger is a
whatever
more
the magic
generalized
user
suit,
is, that's always what I
able
am.
to,
I was
do a lot of different
Warlock when I
things,
played
use
Destiny.
really designed for
But
up
this
close
time around, I think
personal
I'd go
combat,
Speedy
one-on-one for the most
Gonzalez.
part.
Or
Go
Big-
Tracer.
Colossus is
or Big
heavier,
Boy.
more specialized, but able to
Big
really
boy.
pack in big weapons.
I
that
would,
let you devastate the
I would
battle.
either pick Soy Rage or
Oh no!
Bugs
Oh,
Bunny.
they're asking Twitter for questions. Oh
You
no!
are picking your phase right now too.
Don't ask Twitter for questions, EA. You know what you're gonna get.
I
Oh,
hope. I pray to God.
Okay, so the
Oh no, here it is. Yeah, you can make your Titan look different.
Questions, and the first one is going to be from
Nice.
It's Sweet Nicole.
I mean, that was kind of a given.
As a player
but
who was all
it's
about
nice to
making
see.
their
Oh my God!
characters
Did you see that massive
Yeah, I saw that. That was awesome.
available in Anthem?
Okay, I want that Commander
Yeah, so we
Shepard
really
one.
want players to
Well, no, not
express
the Commander
themselves,
Shepard
both
one. The
customizing the way their
Evangelion one.
javelin plays,
Oh,
gear, and
yeah.
Purple and
weapons,
green.
but also being able to personalize the way that it looks, both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual geometry of
Okay,
the
these
suit
are
itself.
like
We want teams to
clearly.
be able to do this as well. And because
Okay,
you're
so
going to be
Josh
using the
left,
javelin
and
for
I
a
completely
long
forgot
period
that I
of
needed to
time, we really
resize
want you
the
to be able to make
windows.
I'm glad you brought that up.
For the last little bit.
I feel like these are,
question
in a way,
concerning
scripted
customization.
tweets. Like they're not showing the profile pictures. They're
How,
not
when,
like. They're very.
cosmetics.
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any money on it. So
Yeah,
no
like
loot
they'll tell you
boxes,
what's in the
no
loot
ability to pay
box,
for power.
and you'll have a 0.2%
So that
chance
means
of getting what you want.
No ability to spend money on gameplay advantage at all within Anthem. But even more important than that, we want to make sure that Anthem is an immersive experience that feels like it's complete from the get-go.
Oh, that was so
So that means
cringe.
the main story, a big open world, and
I
an
like
ongoing service
I
to
like
provide
games that
new
let me earn
content for a
cosmetics
long period
because
of
I
time.
mean
New
I feel
story,
a lot
new-
more
new
like
experiences for
badass, you
everyone.
know.
Well,
When
glad to
I
hear
have
that I
stuff
can
that
make my
didn't
javelin
cost me
pink.
my
That's
credit
really all I
card.
wanted to know.
Back in my day, you used to just unlock characters.
About this being a
I don't even say it like that. Like, you know, whatever. They're like, oh, you beat the game. Like, oh, Halo 3, for example. You beat the game in legendary mode with like all the skulls turned on. You get like a special
It was the
outfit.
best. Ratchet and Clank, they were always great hiding different costumes and stuff around.
The Colossus.
I never played Ratchet and
hammering
Clank.
people on the ground and
Oh,
gameplay.
it was great.
You can
Ooh,
look at
water
that.
looks amazing.
So heavy artillery, being really strong, you know, in melee combat, and then here you've got the ranger shooting down from above, and then they're using combos and special abilities and stuff like that. But what I love is you don't just run around; you're swimming and flying as well.
So
is it a co-op game or a multiplayer game?
It's both, like Destiny.
How will you balance
Ah,
multiplayer?
I think it's more of a
storytelling?
co-op
So Anthem
experience.
is
I
really
don't think
built
they're going
around
for
trying
the
to
whole.
combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want to make sure that that playing with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now going out into an open world like this, by yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than if the team of 4 people.
Yeah,
And
let me
we've
just
really
push
tried
you
to
out of my
balance the
way.
co-op
Get out of my
experience
face,
to be
you
fun, even
degenerate.
for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So I really hope
I'm
that
just
everyone
looking
at
at
least
him
gives
like
co-op a try.
put his hands on
Okay,
other
that's
people's
good to know
shoulders
if
and
you wanna roll
shove
solo,
them.
you
And I'm
Oh,
like,
we had a
but
donation. Hang
a
on,
little bit
let me
more
scroll up.
difficult. Well, I know you all.
Hi Josh, this is
How
from.
about we show
I'm
a
gonna
little
butcher this name because I'm
gameplay?
terrible.
Yeah?
Fuyuko
Okay,
Yuki.
how's that?
Hi Josh, hi
Alright,
Ari.
so,
I hope
Kevin,
I catch
you're
you
gonna
guys
set
at the
this up
convention
for us?
someday. I have a present for
So,
Ari in the works for her birthday.
you and
Both
your friends
Ari
have
and Josh
decided
are
to
unfortunately
play a
not here. It
mission
is
called
the
Scars and Villainy.
it's the
Scars
takeover. We're
have
taking over
together
Josh's
an
channel.
acid-based super weapon, so you gotta take
Sorry.
them out.
But,
So,
Good
we'll-
thing
we'll
I'm the one
send-
streaming it.
Strider, which is like a giant
Yes,
walker,
we
and
kicked
it's your
Josh
forward
out
base
onto
of
the streets, but we'll make sure your money
you
goes to
have
him.
a
Don't worry.
conversation with your crew.
Yeah, we'll
Faye
we'll-
and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us
Yeah.
through the mission as we
Thank you
as we
very much.
experience it here.
Also, you sweat,
and
so I'm
yeah,
marking
then
that down on the
you
tally.
just get into your javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
All right. Well,
You're at 2.
thank you so much,
You're at
Mark,
2.
Casey, Kathleen,
Yes.
for talking to me
Pray
about
I do
Anthem
not
today.
alter it further.
We're
Oh, they're still using.
gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
They're still using the Frostbite engine.
I am. Oh gosh, more Frostbite engine games. I get it. It looks pretty, but it's terrible for online multiplayer.
It's not quite there for online, I will admit that. How hot has it got to be inside that suit?
I'm sure it has air conditioning.
Using it as a weapon.
I keep the air conditioning on my Grundle.
Good choice. There's not much there to begin with.
Roasted.
So when's this game coming out?
Oh, are we going to have the classic EA move of having 4 people who are totally gamers, like, talking on the live chat?
Owen, what's the plan here?
Oh my gosh! Yes!
Nearby. Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Ah, I see. This is more edited together footage. Never mind.
Yeah, it looks like they're showing us like the beginning.
Oh wait, no, I was right.
I feel like this game is being played by a bot.
No.
That might be one of the characters. It feels like the Destiny Ghost is talking.
Remember the Destiny Ghost is played by the little guy from
Better move quickly.
Game of Thrones?
Now he's played by Nolan North.
I missed the Game of Thrones guy, so I could pretend I was in Destiny of Thrones.
Yeah, but I like Nolan North because I can pretend Nathan Drake is the one talking.
Yes.
That is certainly for sure. Oh look, go into water, go into water. Man, you got a lot slower.
Man, anti-minefield.
Where's the javelin? Where's like?
They're all javelins. They're all like the Power Ranger suits, you know.
Okay, which one's?
Man,
which one's
someone is playing some dank dubstep through that cannon.
Where's the one that looks like they're the speedy guy from Ben 10?
Get a closer look, would you?
Oh gosh,
See those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the Anthem of Creation.
I think it's that one.
Loads of scars nearby.
They don't have very. I mean, the big guy looks different because he's a big guy, but aside from that, I can't really tell them
That
apart.
one looks like this one looks like he has a.
Oh, there's the Warlock guy.
No, that one's. Oh wait, he might be the Warlock guy actually.
The one that's flying around all gracefully is the Warlock. It has like the electricity on the arm.
That's the Warlock.
Return them to the relic. You've got to silence it fast.
Wow.
He has SMGs, dude. I want like the Speedy Gonzalez one. I want to see that one. It looks like they got two
we had
of the
another
big
donation.
ones.
Alexander the Great-ish for $5. Thank you very much. Taking over Josh's channel. Wait, so that makes me your goofer.
Wait, something's
it certainly does.
What the hell?
Josh owes me big time.
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position.
Ooh,
on the plus side, this definitely counts towards
I don't
hazard
own a
pay.
webcam, guys, so you could have to feel the fact that I am
Real
possibly a
talk.
bit creepy.
Follow it.
How crazy would it be if just xenomorphs from Alien just jumped out of nowhere and just attacked them?
I would be happy. I'd be happy.
I would be very happy, and they just absolutely murdered them.
Like they one-shot them. Like even the devs like in the stream are just like, hey, what the hell just happened?
What? That's just not fair.
Like, who programmed this?
Like they're fighting, Mother Brain.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
I'm so hype, you guys.
It has one of the vagina mouths.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
a swear?
Does that
It's
count?
inappropriate language. I'm gonna put half a tick down for that one.
Oh, come on!
Yep, and that
This
was,
is a Christian
that was actually just a short
Minecraft
version of
server.
a full demo
Christian,
that we
how
posted.
dare you!
So if you want to come by
This
the
is a
Anthem
Christian
Theater here
Minecraft
at,
server.
Play,
You
check out the
best
game
not
live.
be cursing
So
on
I'm
my
sure the question
stream.
on everyone's minds: when do we get to play?
So Anthem comes out February 22nd, 2019.
Oh,
on,
so I don't care.
Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
So mark your calendars, everybody. Fire off your tweets. Thank you so much
I'm
again
not
to
gonna
Casey and
care,
the
'cause
entire
that's so
BioWare
far
team. I know
off,
you
like-
guys have that awesome theater outside, so I will see you guys there.
If I was them, I would
Give it
shoot
up
for like a
Casey Evans,
November
everybody.
release or something.
I also
Oh,
want
wait,
to
it's
give a big
releasing
thank
next
you
year.
to
Huh.
all of the developers
Yeah, next
who
year in
showcased their
February.
games today, and
Like
everyone
after
who worked
Christmas.
hard at their studios.
I mean,
back
if it
around
if
the
the
world. Let's give
time
them all a
gives
round of
them
applause.
enough time to make it, you know, like a better game, then
Here's the
Now,
problem with
some
that
of what you
release
saw
date.
today,
They
you
should
guys
have
have
like
to
held
wait
off
to
that
play.
release date and
You
made
guys,
it like,
EA has
you
so
know,
much available
next year,
right
probably
now.
October.
Now, for those of you keeping score,
Because,
you can
like,
get your
no one's
free
gonna have
trial
money
of
after
FIFA 18's
Christmas.
World Cup today,
Mm.
and Andrew told
That Commander game that comes out today apparently.
Yarny
Yet
is
no one
back with a
cares,
buddy
all right?
in Unravel 2, also available.
Don't care,
today.
virgin.
Plus, you can take on your friends in Command and
No
Conquer
one
levels
clapped.
starting today as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff that's out today.
Oh, it fills me
Everybody
with such
ready to go
joy
down
when the
with it?
audience just is
No?
like, no.
You're like, I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it. So, I want to let you guys know.
Oh, is that the end? We're free!
In just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World
We're
Cup
free.
live tournament is going to begin.
Well,
I'm gonna
just
head
keep in mind
outside
we're
and
still
check out the games,
live on
but
YouTube.
I want to thank
so.
everybody for coming down
yes.
to EA Play today and watching the press conference.
Or I'm streaming
and
this
have a
from
great
the
weekend.
YouTube stream, not the Twitch stream. Oh man,
So,
it's more music.
What did you all think?
Anthem was the only thing I'm probably ever gonna play on this.
That you're super excited.
I can't wait to buy some loot boxes in FIFA. That was really cool. They didn't even really talk about FIFA. They just had some guys who played FIFA go like, yeah, we play this game, and then they
Yeah, we
left.
play FIFA. Here's your yearly
Oh,
FIFA.
and that like horror-ish type one looked interesting.
It looked interesting, but it's probably not something I would go out of my way to buy.
Yeah.
Like if they put it on Steam and like it was on sale, then yeah, probably. But
That's a good way to put it.
I'm not gonna play it on Origin. You know, like they didn't show
Hi
us
guys, my name is
enough.
True Boy. Welcome back to the stream. Now I know the FIFA.
Anywho, for people who are still in the YouTube, you can subscribe to my channel at rabbidluigi. I do weekly videos, and I'm always on time to my live streams.
All right. Well, was that the EA press conference?
Yes,
Yes, it was.
That is the end. And much like the conference itself, I don't have much substance to talk about. Mainly because I missed half of it, and the other half because, well, it looked a bit poopy to me.
Okay, so there was absolutely nothing of interest in that conference.
Well, except for Anthem for me, but
that doesn't matter because
games
that's not
like
coming
that.
out till like next E3, so
Yeah, that's true.
we're gonna have like 2 PAXs between then to talk about it, you know, with some actual gameplay that isn't stuff that I've already seen.
If it's one thing that I did feel, there was a lot of damage control in this conference. And I think that was smart on EA's part, because, let's be honest, reputation's kind of in the pooper. So when they brought out Unravel, you know, the indie darling that everyone loved, they got the guy back that everyone loved.
Yeah.
They wanted to try and look nice. They kept FIFA time to a minimum, did they, you said? Like, they were only on there for a little bit?
Like, they didn't even show any FIFA gameplay. They just kind of went up there and said,
Yeah.
yeah, we play FIFA.
Yeah.
Look,
we get it. We don't want you don't want to watch Pele. We got it. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We got this guy who looks like a chia pet.
So
he's pretty cool.
I'm gonna give it a wasted my time out of 10.
I mean, I mean, there's just nothing of interest in there. And here's the reason why I say that, too. Because you're going like, oh, they got the indie darling, and they talked about the indie game. Like, you know, you could have stuck that in the PC gaming conference, and it would have fit in a lot better and would have been more representative of their lineup. But with this one, like, they talked about Battlefield 5, and you know what they did? They said, hey, Battlefield 5 exists.
Well, they kind of, how to put it, showed their hand a little early, didn't they?
No, there's just nothing. Sure. They didn't like show any gameplay or anything. They're just like, yeah, women are going to be fighting in World War II, and I'm like, you clearly don't understand.
That's the thing that happened.
Like,
did happen.
Like I remember they showed the gameplay trailer, and they had that girl with the like prosthetic arm fighting in World War II or whatever.
If it was like an alt history type thing, that would be fine. But if it's supposed to be like realistic, then
it's kind of very disrespectful to like what actually happened, you know? Because it's
you know what would be cool? That's never been done before. If you wanted to have a female protagonist for a World War II game, then you could have it be like a nursing game or something, because there were like thousands and thousands of female nurses that helped.
Make it like a quick time event game where you have to build bullets.
I wouldn't lie, like a mobile game where you play
but...
as Florence Nightingale would be pretty cool. There were women who fought in World War II. The bit I don't buy is the prosthetic hand. Like, that prosthetic hand, not only would she have been sent home for over suffering quite an injury, but I don't think they had that level of technology to give.
Well, they would have a prosthetic hand back then, but they wouldn't be able to operate a gun.
Yeah.
Like
there
maybe
were,
a pistol.
Women who fought in World War II, but that was on the Soviet side.
Yeah, they were on the
and
Soviet.
They were like, there was a group of female warriors in the Soviet side, as well as a bunch of like female snipers.
We have
one of which was like incredibly prolific
why not,
for her
like,
sniping capability.
But we're not allowed to talk about Russians because they're evil.
Apparently.
Thank you, Dissidia, for your
you can't spell
$2
EA with
donation.
you can't spell steel without EA. Oh, get dunked on.
Yes.
But no, it's just like, with the Battlefield games, you don't like ever like really like. I kind of miss the Brothers in Arms games, because those ones they like actually paid attention to historical accuracy. It was a very touching story. But this one, it's like, yo, just want to let you know we're badasses, and we like go into the jungle and we like shoot all the Nazi Russians. And like no one else exists but us Americans, and even the British people sometimes help. Like that one time when they when they were bombed by the Nazi Russians.
Even though Russia was on our side in World War II.
Look, they're all evil, right? They go in there and they're like, America prepared to get broken overfoot. And then they drink the vodka because they're all drunk, and man, this is starting to sound more racist as I talk about this game.
Yeah.
But I swear to you, it's not.
But that is a point that during World War II, Russia was technically fighting alongside us.
Yeah, they were fighting
alongside. But it was it's sort of a tenuous
it was a different time.
Because,
no, you're wrong, right?
After that, like,
so the
communism
vodka
started spreading, and
yes,
America was like, okay, not a fan of you guys anymore. Thanks for helping with Hitler, but
Not
you don't understand. They were always evil, right? So like the big bad evil Russian dude with all the Ripley muscles like comes in there wearing his eye patch while drinking vodka.
Well, it was more a case of Italy invented fascism that spread to Germany. Russia, England, and America went, well, this is bad. Our system's better, right? And Russia says, yes, our system's better. So we both joined up, kicked the booty out of them, and then we said, congratulations, we've saved the day, and our system rules supreme. And then the Russians said, you mean our system, right? And then that's how it kind of brewed from there. I mean, at least I don't see anything wrong with the whole women in Battlefield 5 thing. I don't
Honestly,
think it's
I don't
necessarily
either, but they missed a good opportunity to like show off the women from the Soviet side, because
I suppose that would be cool, but considering there are like
that would be
games
historically
on Steam,
accurate, it would be pretty fun, but like it's like no, I don't know. I think they're trying. I think they're trying too hard to be. I think they're trying too hard to be a spectacle,
Mm-hmm.
I suppose.
But if they're doing like an alt history thing where it's like it almost looks like sort of Mad Max take on World War II, then
I would love.
Like,
honestly,
okay.
that would be pretty cool. Mad Max in World War II.
Yeah.
They very much Call of Duty fight it, which I guess I'm not a big fan of because like the older ones are definitely not like that. And I mean, Battlefield 1, it looked interesting, but the story, I mean, there's some story missions that were really good, and then they got people in suits of armor that could deflect bullets, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, there's a mission where you, like, get in, like, suits of armor, and you're, like, they're shooting at you, and you can, like, they're, like, deflecting bullets off of the armor. Oh, God.
What on earth?
That was pretty fun. Anyway, if you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, now would be your time to voice them.
Yes.
I suppose it could do a quick, some quick chat interactions. Otherwise, I suppose we can.
I'm not sure of Josh's schedule because I know he's only going to be streaming a few of the streams because of his.
I'm forcing him to stream the PC gaming conference because I play Guild Wars 2.
Oh, but the PC one's been boring.
They got Guild Wars 2 there.
I guess.
They're gonna be. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be announcing a new expansion for Guild Wars 2, which is why I must see it.
It's not for me. It's not for me. That's for sure. I'm definitely looking forward to Bethesda. Devolver Digital is also a treat.
Yes.
Okay. For those of you who are still here, this is actually some important information. Josh will not be here tomorrow for the Bethesda Game Conference.
Yes.
I'll talk to him, and I'll see about streaming it on my end, so that way you can still see it.
I would love to join for the Bethesda if there is room open and
Heck
if
yeah.
Rabbidluigi isn't arrived.
Yeah. No. We'll get you in there, and you guys can
I
pretend to
thought
be
you
the
were
same person.
rabbidluigi.
Legasp! I have been found out. I must leave this instant. I'm plugged in. No, I can't leave.
But no, we could. But yeah, no, we can definitely. I'll see about streaming it tomorrow. So pay attention for the Bethesda conference. Josh,
Yes.
I know for a fact, will not be here.
We'll get Josh to tweet it out when we're live if that does happen.
I'll tweet at Josh to remind him that I don't like him.
What? Wow.
Something you guys don't know.
Yeah, I
Me and
don't like
Josh
you, but
hate-
can I stream on your channel, please?
Me and Josh hate each other. That's why we've been going to cons together. That's why we're going to BronyCon together.
Yes.
Are you going to BronyCon,
yes.
British?
I'm afraid not this year. I couldn't afford the trip over. I'm in university now. I don't have the funds.
I'm sorry. I would
I
have
know
loved
the
to tackle
feels.
you.
I am trapped on a rock in the middle of the ocean.
Oh man. Are you going, Ink Rose?
No, I can't. It's too much, unfortunately.
Yes.
See, I am only going there to say hello to people, so I could be like, hello.
I can't wait for the headline. I can't wait for the headline. Are millennials ruining / killing BronyCon?
Oh man, I'm waiting for the headline that says, "Hey, Jack Black showed up."
What, to BronyCon?
I look like Jack Black.
Oh.
Yeah, I look like Jack Black in like his older films, like not now where he has like the white hair.
Like
and
King
the beard.
Kong?
Yeah, like in King Kong or like School's Out.
Right.
But
Well.
yeah, we're definitely gonna be trying to. I'm definitely gonna try to stream the Bethesda conference. Ink Rose, would you be free tomorrow?
Yes, indeed.
Is there anything else that needs to be streamed today?
No. EA is the
No.
only thing that's on today.
I'm glad that E3 was like, okay, EA, look, we'll give you.
Look, get it out of the way.
We'll get it out of the way. You could disappoint everyone in the audience. But we got awkward indie devs. Yeah, but so does the PC gaming conference. So
Yeah. The PC gaming conference is pretty much only awkward indie devs.
yeah, but like I said, they're gonna be Guild Wars
technology.
2. The ArenaNet has specifically came out and said that they're going to be doing that. So that's why I want to do it. I asked Josh if he could stream it.
I remember Killing Floor showed up to the PC gaming show once. That was fun. That was really good.
I'm excited.
Anywho, I shall leave you lovelies until tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
Ink Rose, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
We'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you guys for showing up, and thank you for dealing with my mild 2.5 tally cussing.
Yes, that's 2.5. I'm glad you were keeping count. This shall retain while Josh is away. I have it pinned to the wall.
All right. I think that's a good note to end this on. And goodbye.